Hello, I'm Midge Woolsey, and it's my great pleasure to be here right now with Michael Crawford. We're here at City Center in New York City taping a program that you're going to see on your public television station in the spring called, Michael?
My Favorite Broadway, the Love Songs.
And Michael, we of course all know you as the man who originated the role of the Phantom in the Phantom of the Opera, and then, of course, there was Cornelius Hackle in the film version of Hello, Dolly, and here on public television, we enjoyed your performance in Barnum. And then there was your music special, Michael Crawford, Music of the Night. And so it's really appropriate, I do believe, that you're here to give the folks a very special Christmas present this evening. And we're going to tell them about that present in just a moment, but first, let's talk a little bit about the show that you're taping here tonight. Tell the folks a little about it.
Well, I think they've done one before in the series, and with the Ladies of Broadway, I think, and I remember seeing that and enjoying it very much. So when I was invited to join this sort of celebrated company, I was delighted to come. I mean, Julie Andrews, being the wonderful star that she is comparing the show and linking everything. And
you're going to sing with Julie, I understand.
Well, yes. I mean, and that was a complete surprise to me because it was sort of very last minute, and I'm in shock at the moment. That's why I'm stuttering a lot, as anyone would if they'd just been asked to sing a song with Julie Andrews. So it's sort of 48 hours since I heard that I was going to do it, and I thought I would be singing Music of the Night, and it would be a gentle and loving and caring experience, and now I'm having sleepless nights. For the last 48 hours, I'm dancing in bed and singing in bed.
And what is it that you're going to sing with her?
It's a little tidbit from My Fair Lady.
Oh, how fabulous.
I know. I'm so flattered and honored to be asked.
Well, I look forward to seeing it. And
well,
you're also going to be singing Music of the Night?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Music of the Night from Phantom, which I suppose was my love song for Broadway.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing the entire show here on public television in the spring. Let's jump now to this Christmas present that you've brought today. Tell us about that.
Well, it's from my Christmas album, simply called Michael Crawford, a Christmas album, imaginatively enough, and I put together a collection of my favorite songs that I felt would be a warming and loving experience of Christmas, which is what always has been for me. So it's very, very personal. I had many, I wouldn't say arguments, or maybe I would, with my record company, who wanted me to sing things like White Christmas and Jingle Bells, and I didn't think I could do that. And in the end, I sent them a tape of me singing White Christmas and Jingle Bells, and they sent it back by Federal Express the next day saying, "We understand completely, you've no need to sing White Christmas and Jingle Bells anymore." So I got off the hook.
So you chose some songs that you had a personal connection with, right?
Yes, and I think most of them will be songs that the public will associate with. I mean, we open with something that is just gentle, the very best time of year, which I think it is. I think it's the warmest and most loving time of year, and one only wishes that the rest of the year people could be as pleasant to each other, but it doesn't always. That doesn't always happen, but there's a generosity about the nation and the world at this time of year.
Really important to be thinking about. Now you include songs, although you don't have White Christmas or Jingle Bells. You do include Silent Night, right?
Yes. Well, we go from we sing the very best time of year. It's a sort of settling down thing that we bring people together with that number, and then I've got a young girl, Kelly Martin, I found her in Nashville, and I thought I wanted to link Silent Night with another song called Peace, Peace. And they blend together beautifully. And it simply was a song sent to me by a fan. Mm-hmm. They'd heard me singing, and they sent me, so many times things aren't very suitable for you, but this idea was very suitable. And I took up the idea and had this, I thought it was good that a young child should sing with hope for the future. And then the father figure would sing Silent Night alongside it. And I think it makes, and hope that the public enjoy it as a beautiful combination of well-known songs.
It actually sounds really special. Tell us a little bit about "Oh Holy Night." I understand that you actually sang it in Israel.
Well, "Oh Holy Night" is a track that I had made a year before with David Foster producing it, and the wonderful Jeremy Lubbock doing the arrangement. And I had enjoyed singing this song so much that I wanted to use it for my own Christmas album, which I did. And then I had the opportunity last Christmas. I was invited by the Crystal Cathedral in California, by Dr. Robert Schuller, to go to Jerusalem and sing on Christmas night, Christmas Eve, mm-hmm. On the hill overlooking Bethlehem. And it was the most extraordinary experience of my life. Truly, that's a large statement. I've had some pretty amazing things happen to me. But to go to the Holy Land and sing that song at the birthplace, or near to the birthplace of Christ, was an astonishing feeling. I mean, I shiver as I talk about it, and to have visited the Holy Land when at that time it was more a place of peace than sadly it is this year. And it's tragic to see what is happening there. It is so tragic, because when you walk around this country and go to the places, go to Bethlehem, and you go to the Garden of Gethsemane, the strength, it becomes that you realize that Jesus lived. And it isn't someone in the sky that as we're taught as a child, we're praying to God. And this man actually existed, he was one of us. He was a human being, and you have that feeling when you go there and tread the places that he trod and that he taught, and in the synagogue. And no matter what religion, I found a tremendous unification there. And whether you didn't believe, whether you don't believe, it didn't matter. There was a great strength that showed what an amazing man he must have been.
What a fabulous experience you had. Well, I think with that in mind, we ought to open the Christmas present. I know we're jumping the gun a little bit, but what do you say? Why don't we give it a try and have a look?
All right, thank you. I hope you all enjoy it.
Well, Michael Crawford, thank you so much for sharing that wonderful performance with all of us in the world of public television. And I know I speak on behalf of everyone watching right now when I say that we look forward to hearing the rest of the CD. And we're certainly looking forward to your performance on My Favorite Broadway, the love songs in the spring. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Midge. Thank you. And I hope you all enjoy it and have a wonderful Christmas.